Hello everyone, today I'm here to do my yearly new fall TV show preview. So if you guys are unfamiliar with this, I think this is my third year doing it, which I'm quite proud of. I've stuck with it for 3 years. That's saying something. Every year around this time, I go to like tvguide.com and look up the new shows that are coming out for fall / like mid-season and stuff like that. And I watch the trailers and I write down which ones interest me and then pretty much tell you guys how I feel about them, whether I'm going to watch them, whether I'm not, all that kind of stuff. So just a disclaimer before I even begin, like every year there's an insanely long list of TV shows and I don't talk about all of them because we would be here forever. Let's be honest about that. So I pick out the ones that interest me, the ones I think that are, you know, going to get talked about a lot, stuff like that. And yeah, I just want to put that out there. So if you're really interested in a TV show that I did not mention, I apologize, either because I'm not interested in it or just because I just didn't have time to talk about it, quite frankly. So let's begin. These are going to be in alphabetical order because that's how TV Guide rolls, and that's how I'm going to roll too. The first show we're going to talk about is A to Z, which is going to be on NBC. A guy who works at an online dating company, and then he meets this girl in this typical meet cute fashion, and then they get together and they learn, like, you know, maybe it's fate that we're together, maybe not, maybe stuff like that. It looks like a cute show, and I will check it out. You know, it's hard to predict with romantic comedies because there's so many new shows that come out each year and a lot of them fail, let's be honest. So, I mean, I will check it out. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, but I will check it out. And if I'm being honest, it looks cute. That's just me. The show is not on prime time. It's not on, like, typical networks. It's on a cable network, but I'll tell you why I'm talking about it. But it's Angie's Tribeca, and it's going to be on TBS. The reason why I'm mentioning it is because it stars Rashida Jones, aka my girl Ann Perkins from Parks and Rec, and she is a detective, and the promo looks okay. If I'm being honest, it doesn't look really good. That's just me. It looks kind of like cheesy goofballish, which I don't know. It may be just me, but I do know that Steve Carell and his wife Nancy are writing and they're executive producing it. So I have hopes for it. I probably won't watch it because I'm not a fan of detective shows. I just don't watch them, honestly. So give it a mention because I love Rashida Jones, Ann Perkins, Karen Filippelli, whoever you want to be. I love you. Astronaut Wives Club on ABC. The show is about a group of women who, you guessed it, are astronauts' wives, and it takes place in the 1960s. As of right now, there's no trailer for it, but I can already tell I will check this out because I just like the premise of it. I think it sounds cool. And do I think it's going to last? I don't know. There's been so many shows that I've been like excited about that didn't last. Like I think Pan Am. I never checked it out, but I was planning to, and then they canceled it. So I love like kind of shows set in that time era, even though I still watch Mad Men. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I will check this one out, and I hope it will be good. It's like a roll of the dice, you never know. Backstrom, if I'm saying that right, on Fox. This show is based on the Swedish book series that follows the same name, I believe. This show stars Rainn Wilson, aka Dwight Schrute from The Office, and he is a detective, and he's got self-destructive tendencies. As much as I love Rainn Wilson, I won't watch this probably because, like I said, I'm not a fan of detective shows. Anything to do with detective, murdery, investigation, I don't watch. That's just my personal preference because I'm a little scaredy cat. But I do have high hopes for this because Rainn Wilson is awesome and the trailer looks really good. Like if I was in a detective shows, I'd be like, I'm definitely going to check this one out. So I do have high hopes for this one. Like I think it could do really good. And I hope it does because Rainn Wilson is freaking awesome. Dwight Schrute is literally the best. The next show is Constantine on NBC. The show is based on the DC comic Hellblazer. Now my family, mainly my brother and my dad, are obsessed with comics. They know everything there is to know about comics. And I've never heard them ever talk about this one. So when I watched it, I was like, I have no clue what I'm watching. Now I also know there was a movie a long time ago called Constantine, which had Keanu Reeves in it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that's like the same thing. I didn't do really good research on that. I should have done some research, but I didn't. Anyway, watching the trailer, I know I won't watch this. Number one, because it looks creepy as mess. It kind of scared me. And, well, I'm not surprised about that because I'm such a scaredy cat. But I don't know about it. Like, I think a lot of people are really excited for this and they think it looks awesome. But to me, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I felt like the trailer was kind of all over the place and I didn't really understand what was going on. And I think if you don't know about the comic at all, you're like, what the crap am I watching? That's just me. Maybe it'll be awesome. I hope it's awesome, but I'm gonna pass on this one. The next show is Emerald City on NBC. Show about, you may guess, oh, could it be about Wizard of Oz? Then you are correct. As of right now, there is no trailer for the show, but I can tell you I will definitely check it out because a dark kind of drama about the Wizard of Oz, like Dorothy coming back and stuff like that, like, that sounds awesome. I think that'll be great if they do it right. You never know. Empire on Fox. This show is all about the head of a music empire, and he learns that he is dying, so he has to decide who's going to be the heir of his music empire. Either like his two sons or his ex-wife, like everybody's battling for it. It looks really good. I don't know if I'll stick with it because, I don't know, sometimes when I watch shows, I'm thinking like maybe this could play out for a couple seasons, but I don't see it much more, and I feel like that show could be it. And I feel like this show could be better on like HBO. Like when I watched it, I felt like I was like, this could be a great show on like HBO or Showtime or something like that. But it looks really good. I think Terrence Howard is the main star in it, and he's pretty good. So, I mean, I have high hopes for it, but I don't know how long it would last. The Flash on CW. Dubbed this the year of comic books being turned into TV shows. This is what, the second one I'm talking about? Yeah. I haven't guessed already. This is about the DC comic The Flash. After watching the trailer, I'll admit it looks really good. My only concern is it's on the CW. I have a very love-hate relationship with the CW. There has been some shows I have loved on the CW, and there has been some shows I have despised on the CW. So the CW is kind of like a big question mark for me. But I will say I have heard amazing things about Arrow, which is kind of like a spin-off of Arrow, and I still need to check it out. And Smallville was pretty decent. I didn't watch all Smallville, but I did watch some of it, and I liked what I watched. So I feel like CW does good with like the comic book turn into TV show. I will definitely check this out because I'm intrigued by it. And speaking of comic books turned into TV shows, we have Gotham on Fox. A Batman show, only it's not really about Batman. It follows Batman's ally and friend, Detective James Gordon, and we see a young one. And as the show progresses, we're going to see Batman. We even see him in the trailer a little bit. We're going to see him grow, and then he's going to become Batman. Now, this show has been getting mixed things talked about it. Like, people are like, yay, it looks good, but I wish it was about Batman, which I do too, but I'm intrigued what they're going to do with, like, the James Gordon thing. Like, how they're going to, you know, pull that in. Like, because they're doing it, like, way before he becomes Batman. So I'm like, I wonder how that's going to happen. But it looks pretty cool. I like the darkness, the grittiness of it, so I'm excited for that. I mean, it's got Ryan Atwood from The OC in it, so what a transformation. From The OC to Detective James Gordon. Good job. Zombie on CW. This show is all about a girl turned zombie in the coroner's office so she can eat the brains that she needs to survive. That wasn't creepy enough. Whenever she eats the brains, she inherits the person's memories, so try that one on for size. I know the producers from Veronica Mars are involved in this, and Veronica Mars was a huge cult hit. I never watched it, but so we'll have to see. As of right now, there's no trailer, so I don't know. Like, as of right now, I'll probably pass on it, but if the trailer looks amazing, I'll definitely check it out. The Last Man on Earth on Fox. It's all about a man who, guess what, learns that he is the last man on Earth. Will he find another person that's alive? Is that what that whole show is about? The trailer looks really good. It's got Will Forte in it, and Will Forte is just awesome. If you guys don't know, he's from Saturday Night Live, and he's just awesome. My only problem is, it looks like an awesome show. I just don't know how they're gonna make it like a show. Like, I could see this being a movie, but I don't know how they're gonna expand it to like 20-something episodes for 20 minutes at a time. I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do. One episode is gonna go to the grocery store, and then the next episode is gonna go to the baseball field. Like, I don't know. That's my only concern about it, but I have faith they could do it right. Marvel's Agent Carter on ABC. Another comic book show. Kind of like a little bit of a different twist on it. Even though it was sprinkling. I don't know why I did that. It was all about Agent Carter, who we met in the very first Captain America movie, which I wasn't a huge fan of. I love the second one a lot more. But anyway, Agent Carter was pretty awesome. We see her, it takes place in 1946, and it's like after Captain America, you know, has died, or, you know what I'm saying. And while there is no trailer, because I am not rich and can afford to go to Comic-Con, I don't care. It sounds amazing, and I'm definitely in because it just sounds awesome in 1946. Awesome. I think this will do great. Now, It's kind of like a spin-off of the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I raved about last year. I was like, I want to watch it. And then I watched like the first 2 episodes of Marvel's S.H.I.E.L.D., and then I just forgot to watch the rest of it. I need Netflix to put that on so I can like just marathon it, because I know I'll love it. I really do, honestly. And I've heard good things about it. I just need to watch all of it. Mission Control on NBC. I was reading the description of the show, and it said in the tone of Anchorman, and I didn't care what else it said, because I love Anchorman. Like, I love Anchorman. If this is a show that's in a tone of Anchorman, I don't even care what it's about. I really don't. So I will definitely be checking this one out. It has Kristen Ritter in it, who I enjoy. I think she's a really good actress. There's no trailer for it, but like I said, they said it's in the tone of Anchorman. I love Lamp. Mr. Robinson on NBC. Office is just knocking it out of the park this year with like the Office cast getting their own shows. We had, you know, Karen Filippelli, she was on The Office technically, Dwight Schrute. Now we have Daryl. Follows Daryl, I mean some other guy, that is a musician that takes a job as a middle school music teacher. And it's, there's no trailer for it, but I'll definitely check it out. State of Affairs on NBC. I probably won't check this out because it's like CIA and stuff like that. But I thought I'd mention it because it has the return of Katherine Heigl coming back to TV. She was gone for so long, you know, from Grey's Anatomy for so long, which I used to watch, but I don't watch anymore. But I thought I'd mention it, even though I won't watch it. And yeah, I did watch the trailer, and I feel like, no, I don't know how this could go, but we'll see. Last show I'm going to talk about is Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on NBC. Another Office cast member again. This time it's Erin. The show is all about a girl who escapes a doomsday cult. How'd you get there, girl? Like, how did that happen? How'd you find yourself in that predicament? But anyway, she escapes it, and she starts her life over in New York. The show was written, or I believe it involves somewhat of Tina Fey, and that's all I need to know. I'll definitely check it out because Tina Fey is freaking genius, so yeah. So like I said, that was just a small chunk of the TV shows that are coming out, and I'm sure I did not mention a lot. I know I did not mention a lot, and you know, I apologize for that, but we will be here all day, like I said. But if you're interested in any of the TV shows I've talked about, I will leave the link to the TV guide thing I got this all from, so you can check them out for yourself. And if you guys know of any new TV shows that are coming out the fall, mid-season, whatever, please let me know in the comments below, and let's talk about some new TV shows. What are you excited for? What do you think is going to be awesome? What do you think is going to suck? What do you think they're going to cancel like after 2 episodes? Anyway, that is all for me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.